Vale, continúo con el Juego de Tronos. Y estoy en el Castillo Negro y me dispongo a ir hacia Villatopo a hacer la misión secundaria y la misión principal que se supone que las tengo que completar allí. Acabo de terminar una de las misiones secundarias y me queda otra y eso, antes de hacer la principal voy a hacer la secundaria y para eso tengo que ir al poblado ese. A los túneles donde encontraba a la chica. Vale, pues aquí. Imagino que en los bosques estos que están frente al pueblo encontraré enemigos, pero bueno. Vale, aquí hay algo. Vale, voy a encargarme primero de este. Vale. Y al perro lo voy a poner a morder al otro. A ese. Vale. Al suelo y a la cabeza. Bueno, este ya está acabado. Claro, se está curando. Vale. Me mordea, tío. Sí, está acabado. A dormir. Pues estos son guardias de la noche, supone.
Mort, Patrick, thank the gods you're here.
Lothar, tell me what happened.
A man offered us 20 silver stacks each to help him get hold of the girl you have with you. And I alone refused. If you hadn't intervened, I would have died.
Maybe you can return the favor, brother. Well, it seems someone is prepared to pay a high price for your capture. It appears we've already found your admirers, lass.
Very glad to hear it.
So this is what the Night's Watch has come to. Our brothers now value the tainted coin of a stranger over their oath.
The worst criminals in the realm are sent to the wall. Is it really a shock to see them succumb to the allure of coin like this?
Our oaths and our laws should outweigh the actions of our pasts.
You're right, Mort.
¿Qué sabe del que intentó sobornarlo tras él? No perdamos el tiempo.
Lothar, tell me more about the man who bribed our brothers.
It was one of those southern men. The brute who was always following their leader around at Castle Black.
Jared, does that rat really think his crimes will go unpunished here? We'll show him the price you pay for attacking the Night's Watch like that. Would you lead us to him?
Of course, follow me. Over here.
Esta ligera, algo más. Casco de malla de hierro. Vale, voy a hacer algo. He subido de nivel. Vale, este árbol ya lo tengo completo, así que tengo que coger esta sí o sí. ¿Esto qué hace? Amazonada, te burlas de tus enemigos para que corran... Vale. Esto no me sirve para mucho, la verdad. Externamente tu resistencia a los daños durante 10 segundos. Ese puede ser útil. Efecto daños más 10% cuando te ataquen 3 enemigos o más. Pues no, voy a coger esta. Vale. Esto pone, eres más resistente a los ataques mientras te recuperas. Resistencia a daños más 40% al usar la habilidad de recuperación. Pero no sé, esa habilidad no la veo. Bueno, me voy a poner este. Vale. Eso ya puede ser útil. Desarma interrupción. Ordenas al perro que le quite el escudo de la mano a tu adversario. Ahora tu perro puede aguantar más golpes en combate. Tu perro esquiva mejor los ataques. Ordenas al perro que aterrorice a tus adversarios y evite que usen sus habilidades. Eso es todo, 8 segundos. Pues estoy por poner este. Bueno, me voy a poner este. Y luego ya me voy a poner el otro. Y aquí me voy a subir espadas como siempre. Y armadura pesada. Vale. Voy a mirar, por cierto, el yelmo ese que me han dado. Aunque el que llevo ahora me mola. Ahí está capa. Capa de reclutador. Vale, me lo han dado cuando me ha hecho reclutador el tío. pues es mejor, ¿no? Cuesta 0 de pasta, pero es mejor que la que llevo. Así que me la voy a equipar. Este es el que me han dado, ¿no? Nah, pero es una mierda en comparación con el que llevo, o sea que nada.
We'd best move quickly. We can't let our suspect get away.
Vale, voy a guardar antes que nada. Vale, a ver si encuentro el tipo este. Creo que es este de aquí.
Keep quiet now. It's just behind this rock. There's the one who tried to bribe me.
It's that bastard Jared. Lothar, return to Castle Black straight away to warn Mormont. Tell him to send us more men as soon as possible.
Understood.
Stay quiet. Let's listen in.
Here you go, Crow. 20 silver stags for your efforts and your discretion.
Está
And if you
sobornando a
bring me
otro.
the girl, I'll see you have more coin than you could dream of.
Careful, I've got quite an imagination.
Bloody piss. At this rate, the entire Night's Watch will soon be at the beck and call of these rats. It's time to put an end to all this.
I'm with you, Moors.
Jane, stay hidden while we're busy.
That was my intention.
You!
Jared, you're a piece of scum like your brother after all.
Curse you! You should have stayed hidden behind your wall!
¿Qué es lo que quieren de Jane? Va a morir aquí ahora.
What does the young lass have that's so important to you?
If I don't bring her back, it's off with my head. So I'll take down anyone who stands in my way, even if that means facing the whole Night's Watch.
Oh, that won't be necessary. 2 brothers will be quite enough to get rid of an insect like you. And once you're dead, your leader will be next.
Your crumbling order frightens no one. All it takes is a few coins to get your so-called brothers to rush to our sides.
Don't you see you've done us a favor? Your treachery allowed us to expose those who are unworthy of the Night's Watch and kill them.
Curse you, Moors. You're finally going to pay for the death of my brother.
Vale. Bueno, voy a poner al perro a morder al tío este. Vale. Y mientras me voy a encargar de los tíos mierdas estos. Vale. Vale, uno menos. Voy a por otro. Otro menos. Vale, ya solo quedan mierdas este. Al suelo. Tomando la cara.
I hope those bastards burn in the Seven Hells.
Impressive. Your fighting isn't bad for an old man.
I was splitting heads when you were shitting in your swaddling clothes, little girl.
Lo siento mal, eso digo.
Moores is one of our best rangers. Mormon didn't choose him to escort you for nothing.
Fine. So what are you planning on doing now?
We need to find his leader, the one who presented himself to us under the name Godric Donnelly. Our best chance is to follow the trails of those he has bribed. The coin he's handed out is soaked in his scent. My hound will find them with ease. We must be very careful. The trails could easily fork and lead to many wrong paths. Only one of them will take us to him.
Oro de la guardia de la noche, arco de caza. Vale, no hay nada más para coger. Bueno, antes de seguir con esto, voy a guardar. Y quiero echarle un vistazo por ahí detrás. Ahí tengo un tío para hablar, de hecho.
Hey, Moores. Haven't seen you in years.
What are you doing back here, Raph? I've lost count of the number of times I've ordered you to leave the gift.
I'm just passing through while trading.
No puedo perder tiempo con él. Podría tener información sobre Godric. ¿A qué clase de comercio se refiere?
What schemes are you up to now?
Oh, nothing bad. I'm supposed to meet a friend here before leaving for Eastwatch by the Sea. Merely an honest job.
No cuela.
A meeting in the forest? That has the stink of villainy about it. You're lucky that I'm busy with something else at the moment.
Vale, voy a ver si con el perro puedo averiguar algo. Vale, este tío apesta al dinero del tío este. Vale, imagino que tengo que seguir el rastro que despide este tío.
The body of a sworn brother. He was most likely killed for his gold. The scent of coin goes on further. If I follow it, I'm sure to come across the murderer.
El asesino es este cabrón, ¿no? Se supone.
You again. What do you want from me this time?
Mató al hermano corrupto por su dinero.
I found the body of a brother of the Night's Watch not far from here. The trail leads straight to you.
If you continue digging through shit, all you will find is more shit, Moors.
We'll see about that, you bastard. Putting you to the sword will be a pleasure.
Bueno, este tío va a durar 2 telediarios. Pues es duro.
No more.
Speak
No, boy.
before death claims you, scum.
Oh, God's Moors. I'm bleeding to death.
¿Qué es eso de Godric? ¿Por qué matar al hermano? Porque estaba por la zona. Vale.
The Southron's leader. Tell me what you know of him.
The smugglers of Molestown have an agreement with him. You might have trouble finding him.
Vale, pues no sé qué preguntarle. Hombre, imagino que este se lo ha cargado por su dinero.
You said you were in Molestown for trade. Tell me what you were planning. Raff. Raff! We'll get nothing more out of that bastard. The trail ends here. Best to go back to see if the other trails lead to anything more interesting.
Bueno, ya he dicho que los del Villatobo estos comercian con el tipo ese. Es una pista. De todas formas, esa es la misión principal y quiero también hacer la secundaria. Y para hacer esa tengo que ir a Villatopo. Vale. De todas formas, la misión principal se supone que sea ahí me lleva hasta la posada, así que antes de Voy a seguir explorando el bosque un poquillo. Estoy intentando encontrar el rastro de nuevo. Creo que era... que estaba por aquí. Aquí, vale. Este creo que lleva al cadáver de él. Bueno, esto me está llevando al pueblo.
Some hidden silver stags. The turncloak must have thought they would be safe here.
Sir, can you tell me what you're doing?
Nothing that need concern you.
No need to be on edge, friend. I'm not one to cause trouble for the Night's Watch. It's just that you're going through my possessions. So, I don't want any trouble. But if I could just get that back.
Si este dinero es suyo, de verdad deberíamos matarlo. Está intentando engañarme. En caso de duda, mejor presionar un poco.
Are you suggesting that the coin used to bribe Brothers of the Night's Watch belongs to you?
Well, no. Perhaps some low-born scum put it there. This really isn't the best hiding place.
Va a morir este mentecato, no tiene nada que ver con este asunto.
Out of my sight, swine, before I slit your throat.
Cucaracha.
The trail ends here. Best to go back to see if the other trails lead to anything more interesting.
Bueno, este me ha parecido bastante interesante, este rastro. Suponientes, el conocimiento. Bueno, aquí me marca que hay un rastro, pero acaba aquí, aquí no hay nada más. Creo que los rastros que voy investigando van desapareciendo, según eso encuentro el objetivo y todo eso. Esto creo que me está guiando de nuevo al pueblo. Sí.
What a surprise. Some of the corrupt brothers headed straight to the whorehouse after getting hold of their loot.
Qué raro, sí. Aquí tengo un par de cosas además para coger. Tengo la misión secundaria para hacer y también un par de cosas para coger. Que no cogí cuando estuve aquí la última vez. Porque eso, terminé directamente la misión principal y no me dejaron volver. Así que aprovecharé ahora.
You again, my darling? I see you found Jane. Sorry, gorgeous. This lout didn't give me much choice. I had to tell him where you were hiding.
Don't worry, Sybil. I know very well you didn't mean any harm. Sir Westford saved my life, so I'm in no position to criticize you for anything.
Very well. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Ha tenido que ver pasar a los criminales. Debo descubrir quién está sobornando a nuestros hombres. Vale.
I'm on the trail of a handful of silver stags. And something tells me you've some information to give me, madam.
You already seem well informed.
Tell me what you know. I've no time to waste.
Polite as ever, I see. I did just see a great deal of coin from a rowdy flock of crows. They asked for my most beautiful girls.
Where are they?
Wait for them to finish, Moors. I've got a reputation to maintain.
Tell me which room they're in. Now.
Very well. I don't want any trouble. They're to the right, at the bottom of the stairs. Here's the key. I beg of you, Moors, don't make a mess in my establishment.
No
Bueno, eso ya lo
Jane,
veremos.
go get your things while I deal with them.
Este es un antro de maldad hedionda. Vale. Voy a guardar. Aquí tengo una piringui para hablar.
Tell me, lover. Your weapon there. Do you know how to use it? Or is it just to impress the women?
Save your flirting for someone else.
Eso.
I am a recruiter
No me
for the Night's
a
Watch.
corromper.
Whores hold no interest for me.
A sworn brother? You keep
Mujer
orders in his
babilónica.
name, is that right?
Yes, I do.
In that case, maybe you could be of help to me.
No tengo tiempo por esto, a ver qué quiere.
I'm listening, but be quick about it.
You're looking for recruits, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I may have someone of interest to you. But you'd have to get him out of here.
Who are you talking about?
There's a man, Julian. He gives me nothing but trouble, and refuses to pay me what he owes. Ever since he moved into my place, I can't seem to rid myself of him. If you could persuade him to follow you, you'd be doing me a great service.
And where might I be able to find him?
He's down below, in my personal chambers.
Very well. I will go and see what I can do.
Vale, este es el mercader.
What? I'm sorry, I don't have time for chatter.
Creo que sé quién es.
I've seen your face somewhere before.
Really? I've been told by others that I resemble many people.
Don't mock me. You smell of steel and ice, like my sword. You come from the wall.
I'd better leave.
That's it, I know. You're Andar, the cut purse who arrived a few months ago. Did you think you'd fool me, dressed like that in your peasant clothes?
Morse, I swear to you, I haven't deserted. Mother have mercy, please don't tell Mormont.
Nadie escapa de la ley. Escuchemos lo que tiene que decir. Yo mismo puedo hacer justicia.
If you weren't deserting, why are you dressed like a peasant? And why would you try to make me believe you weren't from around these parts?
I panicked, that's all. But I was
Desembucha,
going to
gusano.
return. Well, I think I was. It's not as if my wife was expecting me home. It's the cold, Morse. I can't suffer it anymore. The last time I went out beyond the wall, I thought a good fire every night would help us keep our strength up. That it would all be fine. But how wrong I was. We were so frozen that one of our brothers lost a hand. And another died of sickness after the cold had weakened him so much. Me? I was lucky. I only lost 3 toes. But what will it be the next time? Morse, it's not even winter yet.
Puedo darle una oportunidad. Debería ejecutarlo ahora.
How would you prefer it then, Princess? To be off basking under the Dornish sun? To be growing fat in some King's Landing whorehouse? You think that to be better?
Voy a mandarlo de vuelta de una bota en el culo.
Have you ever stepped foot in the mire of Flea Bottom? It's not just palaces in the King's City, I can tell you. And when you get stabbed in the ribs for not hiding your purse well enough, you'll lose more than your toes. You'll get sick from the vermin that the cold of the north kills off. And you'll see the life you yearned for eat you up alive. And when you start rotting where you stand, who will be there to help you walk? What Meister would take care of the likes of you?
You're probably right, Morse. I better go back to Castle Black.
Wise decision. In any case, it was that or death.
Thank you for everything, brother.
One last thing, and don't be too certain that your wife no longer waits for you. I've been here for 15 years, and I still have hope that my family remembers me. It's thoughts like those that get you through the winter.
I killed my wife, Morse.
Menuda escoria. Me lo tenía que haber cargado. El Morse este es un tío honorable. Me cae bien. Vale. El mercader es este. Nada, no tiene nada que me interese. Y ahora no me voy a poner a vender. Vale, este sitio me lo pasé la otra vez que estuve esto de aquí. Creo. Espera, esto es... la misión. Vale, vale, vale. Pues aquí todavía no voy a entrar. Vale, vale. Voy a primero hacer la secundaria y luego... ahí es la puerta, esa es donde están los cuervos estos, los traidores. Pero eso, todavía no voy a entrar, voy a... ver qué encuentro por aquí, por estas habitaciones. Basta. Basta. Bueno, pues aquí ya creo que he visto todo. Eso, tengo para hacer la misión principal, pero todavía no lo voy a hacer.
Wearing blue, over there. They're up to something with the smugglers. I saw them go in their door.
They shouldn't be doing that. After all that's happened, it won't be long before the Night's Watch come with their swords and black cloaks. We don't want our lads getting mixed up in all that.
You're not wrong. They don't usually come searching in our tunnels. But there's been some killing down there. It doesn't bode well, I tell you.
Vale, voy a guardar.
I want fresh fish, but your fish is rotten. Oh yeah? Well then, why don't you...
Vale, aquí tengo algo para coger. Monedas. Bloqueado. Y por ahí tengo un tío con el que hablar. Por aquí. Monedas. Este imagino que es el de la... el que me ha dicho la otra que reclute. Aquí no tengo nada que hacer. Puede que sea un buen recluta. Es escoria, o sea que sí es un buen recluta.
There's no reason to come into people's homes without warning. You frightened me. I thought for a moment that you were that Willow's boy.
You're afraid of a simple lad? Barely a man grown?
No, it's not that I'm afraid. Well, let's just say that slut worries me.
Oh, aye? Well, she tells me that you wouldn't pay her, and that you moved into her home without her permission.
What? But this is my place. It was Sybil who said I could stay here.
Oh, este sí que sabe vivir. No me lo creo.
Sybil said you could stay here without paying? Do you take me for a fool?
I'm an artist, you know. My songs bring in paying patrons. That's why Sybil allows me to stay here.
You? You bring in patrons?
A few, yes. Sometimes. Well, I admit that people are not quite ready for my talent yet. In the meantime, I write songs. But living here with Willow takes it all out of me. She's never happy. It almost cost me more than if I were one of her customers.
Bueno, necesita gente así, todavía no lo tengo claro. Indaguemos un poco más.
If she bothers you that much, why stay here?
You don't understand. You know nothing.
Oh, I do. I understand. You want to write songs. You want an audience. Isn't that right? At Castle Black, there are hundreds of men who would appreciate your talent. If you truly have it, you'd be listened to, and your talent would be rightfully acknowledged.
The wall. What would I be doing in a place as cold as that?
Al menos ahí serías útil a alguien. Podrá componer todo lo que quiera.
Trust me, if it's inspiration you're seeking, there are few places with as many legends as the Wall and the lands that lie beyond. The greatest works are written by men who've seen great things. Men who've known danger and adventure. That's what the Night's Watch can offer you. And you, in return, you can offer memorable songs that will attract yet more men seeking adventure. You will inspire your brothers.
I will inspire men? Very well. You have convinced me.
Go to Castle
Jodido
Black
retrasado.
and ask to see the Lord Commander. Tell him you are there on my behalf.
Vale, a ver si encuentro más incautos para Voy a hacer una cosa. Voy a mirar lo de las misiones.
Perhaps a nice vintage from our cellars. It's pointless to keep trying.
Vale, este lo he encontrado la primera vez que vine estaba aquí. Que no sé qué quiere ir vino, imagino. Bueno, por ahí puedo meter al perro. Aunque no sé exactamente para qué.
Told him, Lydia. He says it's the only way to get around here. At least yours is good. Stay with him, his hand all like a dog.
Pues me parece que aquí no hay más. No puedo entrar. Y ahí tampoco puedo entrar. Y no tengo a nadie para hablar ni nada, así que... Bueno, voy a dar un último paseo y me voy a volver.
You're not the one fishing all morning in the day. You'll really be smashing down my door while I'm up there.
You happy now? Laughing don't leave. Not these ones.
Nah, aquí no hay nada. Bueno, pues voy a ir a hacer la misión principal porque eso, aquí no es que no hay nadie más, no hay nada más. Bueno, de todas formas voy a hacer una cosilla. Si el perro olfatea algo por aquí. Nada. Y voy a probar también en la esta del crimen. Nah. Nada, no hay nada. Aquí tampoco tengo a nadie para hablar, me parece. Nah, pues voy a ir a eso, a hacer la misión principal. ¿Qué es aquí?
What the seven hells are you doing here?
Outside, girls. I need to have a word with these half-wits. There's no use in lying to me. I know where you got the coin to pay for this little party.
How do you know that?
I've just killed that bastard Jarrett. And now I want the man who is going by the name of Godric.
Responderá por su traición. Debo descubrir dónde se oculta el impostor.
You would tell me what you know about him, if I were you.
And what will happen to us if we do?
Listen to me well. You're already guilty of treason for accepting the offer from Jarrett. Don't expect to be spared the punishment you deserve. But you may yet be able to escape death. Tell me now. I won't ask a second time. Where is Godric?
His real name isn't Godric. He's called Jon.
Jon. Go on.
He and his men have set up camp somewhere in the forest. They're going through the smugglers' tunnels to get back to Molestown. If you want to go that way, there's a door downstairs. You'll need the password. If you say the feast will begin.
Vale, es el que dice lo de la botella de vino.
Even the smugglers are on the imposter's side. Offer a man a few pieces of gold and you'll learn the price of his honor.
Well, what do you plan to do with us, Mors? We've given you what you wanted, and we'd never have done anything against you.
Bien, ayuda del Lord Comandante decidirá. Estos traidores deberían ser ejecutados aquí mismo. La verdad es que sí, pero bueno, los voy a mandar con el Lord Comandante este.
If you come back to the wall now, I'll ask the Lord Commander to be lenient.
Thank you, Mors.
Spare me your thanks. I'm disgusted with a lot of you.
Pues sí, son escoria. El perro... Vale, tiene aquí un resto. Coraza de mercenario. Y aquí tiene otro. Otra coraza. Bueno, y no aparece ya nada más. Voy a echarle un ojo a las corazas estas. Serían estas. No están mal, pero son mejores. La que llevo yo es mejor que eso.
There you are, Mors. The Lord Commander sent us to lend you a hand. We came as fast as we could.
No me fío, pero me vendría algo bien, bien algo de ayuda extra, pero si solo son dos.
Did the Lord Commander send only you two?
Yes, he didn't want to take any chances, so he only sent the ones he trusted.
Mors, they've looted my room. We've got to find them.
Very well. Are we clear? We're going to rid the gift of Jon and the bastards he brought with him.
Jon?
That's the real name of a man who passed himself off as Godric Donnelly. When I find him, I'll have him give me the name of whoever sent him here. Right. We'll use the underground passages. If I remember correctly, there's a trapdoor that takes you there behind the brothel's kitchens.
La trampilla por la que acabo de estar, precisamente.
Keep your eyes peeled. The girl's safety must be our priority. Watt and Miles, once you have the merest sight of an enemy, make sure no one gets near Jane. Patrick and I will take care of the rest. If you see us coming towards you, that means we need help. If that happens, I'm counting on you to give us a hand.
Understood.
That
No
shit-stained
me fío una mierda
Godric
estos dos.
decided to start a fight with the Night's Watch. He'll soon learn what a mistake that was.
No me fío una mierda. Vale, pues esta es la tranvía. Digo, la puerta.
Perhaps a nice vintage from our cellars.
The feast will begin soon.
Very well. You may enter.
Toc toc.